Today is the last podcast episode that we're doing on our series of habits of great leaders. And I'm so excited to talk to you today about servant leadership. It's one of the 7 roles of transformational leaders that we talk about in our course, The Invisible Hand of Leadership. And we've found these roles to be true as a part of great leaders in different organizations that we've studied, different businesses that we've worked with, and great sports teams. And servant leadership is foundational to all of the other roles that we talk about in that course. I love what Ken Blanchard said about servant leaders. Ken Blanchard wrote a lot of books that I read that informed a lot of philosophies and principles of leadership that I really embraced, and he helped form my thinking around servant leadership. And one of the things that he said about servant leaders is that great servant leaders take the traditional org chart or hierarchy chart and turn it upside down. Basically, they put themselves at the bottom and they say, I'm here to serve and be responsible and serve the needs of the people that I lead and influence. And that's a key question for you today. When you think about your role of leadership and the people that report to you, are they there to serve you, or are you there to serve the needs of them and to help them grow and get better in their career? One of my favorite movies is Braveheart, and Mel Gibson, who played William Wallace in that movie, called out the nobles to be more selfless in their leadership. And he said something that was so poetic and true about leadership. And when he talked to the nobles at a certain point in that movie, he said that you think the people of this earth and this land exist to provide you with position, but I think your position exists to provide them with freedom, and I intend to give that to them. And it really was a trajectory point in that movie, and of course, his life in the real world, and how he was there to serve the needs of other people. And I think we have to think about that and our role about servant leadership, and what can we do to be responsible for those people and understand what do they need and how can we help them grow in their career. And I want to give you 3 or 4 questions that you can ask, and basically coming alongside the people that you lead and influence and help them to grow and become better. And these 4 questions will serve you well. They're easy to remember, and it's a way for you to do kind of quick check-ins with the people that you lead and that you're called to invest in as well, that are in your sphere of influence. And the first question is, how's it going? How's it going? How are you doing? What's going on? Tell me about the things that you're working on. And I think it's a way to get started on, making sure you're interested and you check in with what they're doing. Sometimes we can just go by the wayside and just not think about, them and not invest in what they're doing. But we need to make sure we're in tune with what they're doing and ask them, how's it going? How are you feeling about these things? I think another question is thinking about what excites you most about your future. So asking them, what excites you most about your future? A lot of times we want to get into problem solving, but we want to understand, what are they passionate about? Not only what are they working on, but what are they passionate about, and what excites you most about your future? And if we're, helping them to grow into the next promotion, we can talk to them about that and the roles that they want to take on. But asking them and providing an opportunity and a space for them to talk about, hey, I'm really excited about these projects or these things we're doing as a company, or playing this role in this organization, or stepping into this role in this team. But when we ask, what excites you most about your future, it gets us in touch with what they're passionate about, and then can redirect some of the things, or direct some of the direction we want to give to them to help them to grow in their career. A third question is, what challenges are you facing? It gives us an insight to what roadblocks are they facing. What are the current challenges? We may think we know what those challenges are, or they may not share them with us, and we need to open up an opportunity for them to share that opportunity with us, to say, hey, I'm really facing these roadblocks now. Can you help me with that? But when we give them time and space by saying, what challenges are you facing? It's a regular checkpoint with them that they can offer up those challenges, and then we can help to solve those. And then the 4th question is, how can I help? How can I help? And I think sometimes we want to step in and remove all those roadblocks, but when we give them an opportunity to say, what's the most important thing that I can do to help you, it gives them an opportunity to be a part of problem solving and solving the problem, and stepping in and saying, here's where I could really use your help. Because we may think we know where they need help, but we give them an opportunity to play a part in that and say, Well, where I really need your help is in this. So asking these 4 questions can really help. How's it going? What excites you most about your future? What challenges are you facing? And how can I help? Servant leadership is really about truly knowing your people and helping them grow, succeed, and become the person they were meant to become. And it's about using your platform and your position to help position them for success and to really serve the needs of them. So, how are you using that position and that platform that you have to help serve their needs? We have to make sure that we're in tune with that and have to make sure that we're making the most of the opportunities that we have to lead and to influence and to help them to grow and become better. So, think about your role, think about your platform today, and how can you serve the needs of the people that you grow and are called to grow and invest in. And as always, as a great leader in these habits of great leadership that we've studied, let's make the most of the moments in our life.